Hey guys, I'm Glitter Valkyrie, and today we're going to pull on the Ninja Training banner. They put two of my favorite Fates characters in a duo, and I am really hoping that I can get them today. So we will talk about this banner as we go along, but let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so my plan had been to try and snipe green, but that won't always be a choice, so I feel like you really can't go wrong with any of the characters on this banner. But really the duo is who I want the most. I have talked about this in previous videos, but I love female Corin and I absolutely love Elise. She is the best little sister, and any form of Elise that they're going to give me, I'm going to want to pull for. And I really do think that they'll be super useful. I think that they're going to be like Linja, but on a horse and maybe a little bit better. And I'm really attached to these characters, so they are definitely my #1 choice. But if we don't have any greens, I think that red and colorless are equally useful. I think that Shinon is a very strong character, and although I don't really like him personality-wise, he does come with Deadeye, so that would be really good. And I do like Green as a character, but I'm not sure about how much use I would get out of her. I do think that her A skill is interesting. I could give it to someone like maybe my Leanne, I don't know. But at the end of the day, if I don't get her, that is totally fine. And the only other character that I have not talked about is male Corin, and although he's not one of my favorites, I love what they did with his art, and I think that the utility of his weapon and special spiral is really good. So I guess if we get a circle full of blues and we get him, that would be really good too. So I guess I've kind of covered everybody, and we can go ahead and answer some viewer questions now. And as always, if I did not get to your question, I'm so sorry. I will try to answer in another one. And if you think of a question you want to ask me, just leave it in the comments with #question, and I will put your question on my list. So, oh my goodness, we got Ocean. I will absolutely take that. Let's check IVs. And he is plus defense. I will absolutely take that. So, we will just keep going and we will answer our first question. And this was asked by a couple people. This comes from Nacho, Felipe Leon, and Zephyr. And they ask, what is your opinion on Resplendent Sarah? So when I first saw that she was going to be a Resplendent, I was like, am I dreaming? This is a dream come true. I really never in a million years thought that she would be a Resplendent because she is more obscure, but I am so thankful that they did this. I really think they did an amazing job with her art. I never thought that she would be Niffle if she ever, by some miracle, got a Resplendent, but I love what they did. I feel like they took her original outfit and translated it really well. And I think with some of the other Resplendents, they kind of get lost with the Resplendent attire. I feel like they kind of lose their original outfit, but with her, they translated it super well. And I'm also just so thrilled that she's going to have more stats, and I'm going to have to build another one since they are giving us one with the Resplendent because Sarah is a friend, not fodder ever. So I have to decide what I want to do for the build for the second plus 10 Sarah. So I guess that kind of covers everything about Sarah. She is wonderful and everyone should build her. And we can go ahead and answer another one. And this question comes from Rayson, and they ask, what do you think of Book 2 with Niffle and Moosebell? Do you like the story, and do you like Niffle's art and personality? So I think it's really weird that they've brought Book 2 back. I like that they've resurrected Leg Yarn, but otherwise it just seems really out of place and strange. I guess they probably did it to make Ascendant Heroes a thing. It just seems really weird to me. And as for Niffle, I do like her art, but after getting to know her, she's not the nicest person, so I don't necessarily love her personality. But thank you for those great questions. And the next question that we have today comes from Let Me Sleep, and they ask, who is your favorite Wyvern writer? Definitely Cormag. He's very mysterious, and I feel bad for him, and I just love everything about him. But thank you for that great question. And the next one that we have, it's the Grinch. Right in time for Christmas, it's the Grinch. Okay. You know what, though? He doesn't reset our pity, so that's totally fine. Okay, let's check IVs. And he is a very fast Grinch. But that is fine. And getting back to this question from Camila Fuentes, what is your opinion on the latest chapter or chapters of Heroes? So I think that they ended very abruptly and it was really strange. I feel like the death for Not was needless, and I feel like they did give Fafnir a backstory, but it was kind of too late for me to really care about him. So overall, the book was really hit or miss for me, and the highlights were Dagger and Not. And I don't know where they're going to take the story next, but I'm hoping to see more characters like Dagger and Not. But thank you for that great question. And the next one that we have today comes from Fred Effect, and they ask, is there a character from a mainline game that you hope to be developed more in Fae via forging bonds or another mode? So I know this is a pretty simple answer, but Sarah is my #1 choice because she comes from an older game, and I feel like characters from the older games were really limited in their options for character development. So I would love to see her interact with characters more, because really everything you know about her is from her few supports that she has with other characters. But aside from the simple answer of Sarah, I would love to see Finn get more representation, because he is a character that's fairly prominent in FE4 and Thracia, but really everything you know about him is how he serves other characters. And so I would love to just know more about him and his likes and dislikes and hopes and dreams. And so that is another character that I would really... We got them! Oh my goodness, I love them so, so much. They are so cute. Okay, let's check IVs. And they are plus attack minus speed. I will absolutely take that. I am just so, so happy that I got them. So I think the smart thing to do would be to finish the circle, and then we'll probably end after this. But again, Fred, thank you so much for that super lucky question. Holy smokes! Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad that we did this full circle. That's amazing. Okay, let's check IVs. And he is minus speed plus defense. I will take that. So we will just keep going. And, you know, I don't know what I'm going to do with that Shinon. I may give Deadeye to somebody, but I will have to think about it. Unless we get another one. And it's a Soleil. Okay, let's pull these last 2 blues, see if we can get a male Corrin to go with the female Corrin. Okay, Smoke. And Zithia. Okay, last pull. Okay, Smoke. And we end with an Oscar. That is totally fine. So I'm going to go ahead and stop here because I got what I wanted the most. I do want to thank everybody that submitted questions. I appreciate the support so, so much. And if you are pulling on this banner, I wish you the best of luck. And just as an aside, I want to thank everybody for letting me do the Genshin video. I know it's a little bit different, but I really appreciate the support with that as well. So as always, thanks so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.